Many are excited for the new Battlefield that is confirmed to release around November this year. However, there is still an itch for a Battlefield experience, especially for those who like more casual grand battle games that are also quite recent. So why not look into the most recent addition in the franchise and an era that will most likely not be revisited for quite some time. With a sale on Origin at the moment, many are enticed to join the remaining player base. There is also hope that maybe it may do a Battlefront 2, which went free on Epic Games Store. Just before I go into the video, if you guys want to see more of this or want me to go in depth with any of my points, then let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe and like if you want to see more videos like this. Let's begin. First of all, what makes Battlefield 5 unique? An obvious one is the fact that it is the most recent Battlefield game and displays the potential of the Frostbite engine. Yes, this game does look amazing, to which most DICE games do accomplish that goal. This gameplay is running at the max fidelity settings, for anyone wondering, with real-time ray tracing on. We don't spend long on this because the gameplay speaks for itself. God damn, it's beautiful. Next is the progression system. You can level up everything and customize your weapons and vehicles. This is an awesome addition to the game. I love this especially on the tanks and planes because you get the ability to change the looks of them. For example, armor skirtings on the Panzer IV. On the M1 Garand you can get a grenade launcher. On the M19 you can get a drum magazine. And on the Stuka, you can get the air horns. With much more, like the changing of the turrets on tanks to different millimeters. Overall, this makes the game much more exciting to come back to, and adds another layer of depth to the gameplay that keeps me coming back. Next on are fortifications. Sometimes I can just sit down at a base on Breakthrough and create a sexy new base. With my hammer, you can create simple structures like sandbag walls. You can dig a trench to making hedgehogs. You can also make observation posts. I can sit here all day and build, not to forget all the extra features that support get, like building anti-tank guns or machine gun nests. Reinforcements, basically squad points. The reinforcement system adds something new to the Battlefield formula and makes the squad able to clutch up a game with the V1 rocket, or just get some more supplies with the supply drop, or even go in with a large siege tank. Maybe that's boring, why not shoot a smoke screen or an artillery barrage on an objective? You can revive your squad mates regardless of if you are a medic or not, which really helps. It still does give the medic bonuses though, like faster revive and more health given to the player, so it is worth it to be a medic, but it's a good fallback feature. You can throw and shoot grenades. Hell yeah. No paywall. This is very important because most companies are moving on to the Battle Pass system. While Battlefield 5 does not have a Battle Pass, there is no paywall to the content, so you will be able to enjoy all the game has to offer, apart from the skins that require a grind or a hefty wallet. We will now be moving on to the war stories. Disclaimer, I will pronounce some things wrong, so please don't get offended. Some of the war stories are good. The undisputed war story winner is the Nordleys. Obviously they take something that happened and change it. There's no problem with adding women to Battlefield 5. The problem is they stole something real British Commanders did and remastered. So now a lot of people actually believe that this is based on real events. Now again, a good way to not have this problem could have been at the end showing the real people who fought. It's quite a great story and amazing what they managed to accomplish. In the top right corner you can find a link right now. An easy fix to this problem, again, could have been them doing actual women soldiers, which were the Russian snipers, and there were some very good Russian snipers. And don't forget there was also a very famous Finnish sniper that had a massive kill count. That would have been a great war story. Anyways, the best war stories are Tiralor and The Last Tiger. Tiralor follows Demicy a Senegalese tirailleur who fought in France during Operation Dragoon in 1944. It's so hard to pronounce that, I'm sorry guys. Now recounting this forgotten episode of the war as an old man. The story pits Demi, his brother-in-arms Idrissa, and the other colonial troops against seemingly insurmountable odds in their quest for glory and recognition. The Last Tiger follows the story of veteran tank commander Peter Muller as he and his crew start to question the ideology of how they got to that point. If asked to decide what is better, I would say The Last Tiger, as it's something different. You get to be on a team not usually humanized. Don't forget, there were humans in armed forces, in every single armed forces. You gotta put a face to a story. You can't just pit everyone as evil. This is the North American servers, so there's lots of conquests, there's lots of breakthrough, but it's also quite hard to get the other game modes. But this is the server area that's going to get you most of the games, as you can see. Now we have the Australian servers, so the Oceanic, limited player bases. I was having problems finding the Europe servers, however, I did end up finding some. I did not record it. There are enough games to go around, mainly around Poland servers. You're still going to be playing the core modes though. Hackers. This is a mixed case as there is no more support from DICE for the game, so you will run into a hacker every now and again, but I have played my fair share and haven't ran into many. However, many streamers have been stream sniped by hackers, and there are hacks readily available, just like this video here. It's pretty shocking. What I find even weirder is that YouTuber is advertising the hacks on YouTube freely, just like it's a normal thing to download, like if you're downloading like a Minecraft mod or something. It's really weird, and I don't believe hacks were enforced enough when the game was live either. So that is one problem you may come into. We're just going to have to deal with it. There's not too many hackers from what I've seen. Now, the most important thing is the shortcomings of the game. They lied to us about dragging teammates. Now we will talk about the content. So, the war stories, which are just short campaigns. There are 4.5 war stories. One of them is the prologue, which is just really quick, 10 minutes. So there's 20 maps, 9 game modes, 69 guns, nice, 17 tanks, 20 airplanes, and 4 factions. These 4 factions include the USA, Germany, Britain, and Japan. Combined arms is not worth your time. Firestorm equals dead. And that's all the content in the game. There's also a training area, but no one really uses it, so don't bother. In my opinion, pick it up while it's on sale, or just keep an eye out for it. The game is worth it for you. There's a lot of good content in there, and you'll have a lot of fun experiences. There's still a player base in most areas that you can play, and it's not a game you want to miss out on. If you guys made it to the end, let me know how you thought about this video. If you want me to add any content, go in more depth in anything. Thank you for watching. This is Battlefield 5 in 2021.